Greetings. Everybody having fun? It's just what it is. It's what it is. You know, I mean, that's always going to be the problem with high-level intuition, is it's 10 steps ahead. If you don't listen in the beginning, then you're 10 steps later going, oh, fuck. And that's what it is. I can't do anything about a bunch of oh, fucks. Oh, fuck. It's what it is. And Personality Hacker Podcast can tell you, even if the INFJ is right 99.9% of the time, because they get such shitty feedback about their introverted intuition, they just stop sharing shit with people. And I can understand. That's why you don't give up. It's one of my favorite Willy Wonka memes. Oh, Gene's sitting there. You know, it goes from, oh, so you're not a whore? Well, half a gram says you are, to an INFJ meme of the same face. Oh, you don't believe my prediction? I'll kindly revisit this conversation 5 years later with you. Right? And there you got the greedy ones trying to control the narrative. That's fine. And I mean, you've got every reader on the planet talking about they were in their ego over greed. Okay, great. They can get in their feelers about Camp Mystic. They can get in their feelers about Lake Isabella earthquake for Mother's Day. Let them get in their feelers. When you have to rely on God to bring you the truth, hey, look at that. Looks like you get to give all the daddies the devil for Father's Day. I can't give you the gift with the thought that counts if the energy wasn't in the collective on that divine right time. And I mean, if you know they're trying to get a reaction out of you, okay. Well, I'll pick up keywords like Kitty Diddy Island. Poke their bear with that, huh? Big old rich teddy bears. That's what it is. Because you got to think, how are you supposed to trust a system that's run by them? They're the ones running the system. That's why you don't have a list. They're the ones in charge of everything. They're the ones that mashed you up, lined you up, gave you a... Made 37 trips out there to that island. It's, what happens on the island stays on the island there. Hell's Gates. That's what it is. They'll do anything for $1. Cool. Angels do it for fun. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about that. Harmony and balance. Let's see how it works out. That's what it is. I mean, the only thing that should be afraid of anything, it should be afraid of God. Holy shit, he's drowning people. Manifestation. He's just sinking the earth. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to start over. We gave them a chance. They wanted to play with magic and jack up the energy, right? Confirmation. I see water running just randomly in the house. That's what it is. I mean, you've got to think about what Dolores Cannon said about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You give humans the knowledge to have nuclear energy, and they use it for something negative, and then put such a negative stigma on it, it would never be able to be used for anything positive again. Too much negativity surrounding it. So taking back our God power. That's what it is. And I agree. You know, that they do this every lifetime. This is nothing new. Karmics do the same karmic shit every lifetime. Right? They tell you, thou shalt not unalive, and then you take your Vuxine, you take all your diseases, you take all your car wrecks, all your pew crimes, all your everything, shark attacks, lightning strikes, World War I, II, and the start of Thrace. All the wars. Put them all together. And you still don't scratch the surface of the amount of people that died in the name of the Lord during the Crusades. No one asked about my QHHT session, so it's what it is. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. So we'll leave it in the past. Emotions. Seems like everybody's in their feelers, so we'll start on the emotional side of things. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. My question is, with all of that energy in the collective, where is this Earth Angel that they can't believe is still alive? That's what I want to know. There's got to be some value in that. Got to be some value in that. That's what it is. That's what it is. Who's going to take responsibility for that one? Right? They were expecting the healer to give up. My biggest failure is death. So, moving forward. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. That's got to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. I mean, you've got readers talking about seraphim in human form. Cool. Where are these individuals? Where are they at? Where are these? That motherfucker's not real. Where are they? Are they on a plane somewhere? Are they on planes that fly? Are they running around on planes that fly? Love, light, health, wealth, and abundance is just kind of all over the place. It's just what it is. I mean, you got to think the creator consciousness that they're all talking about is tapping into. They got into the star seeds, Akashic records. They've been trying to keep them asleep since birth. They've been throwing magic with divine protection the whole time. Okay, great. So where is that individual? They can't believe how Pisces is doing it. They made movies and shit out of it. It's energy. They demonized the Christ consciousness. Who runs Hollywood? Who runs Hollywood? Let me ask you again. Who runs Hollywood? Now, why do you think they would demonize the divine feminine Christ consciousness, the creator consciousness? And they didn't demonize it in all the movies, but I heard Hellboy in the cards today, and that would be your government's perception, right, of a Kundalini awakening, a twin flame union. That's Hellboy and Liz from the end of Hellboy. That's what it is. Right? You got to think, the end of Spawn. Spawn took out all the demons with his Christ heart consciousness chakra. That's what it is. That's what it is. You got to be able. You can read frame by frame of the movies, just like we do tarot cards. It's energy. If you're an energy worker, then chances are you can probably read the energy. So love, light, health, wealth. But how does Pisces know? Well, my intuition gives me hits off of everything that's in the Matrix. Everything that's ever been created by the Creator. My connection to the Most High tells me the message and what's going on. Do you want up here? Do you? You want to do the reading? Let me up here. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. Tell them pushing up, Daisy. It's just what it is. I mean, you want to trigger my demons? Cool. Let me hear about that animal sacrifice shit in the cards again, trying to stop the healer. Tell me that's not opposition. You've got fucking animal Reiki, and you got the dark side trying to stop the animal Reiki healer with animal sacrifice. Imagine that. Imagine that. For every this, there is a that. What's the problem? That has been running your world. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Prove me wrong. Why do you think they're fighting tooth and nail to keep the truth from coming out? Cards in the upright? No, cool. We'll flip it around. What is the emotional aspect of these things? Yeah, dark hearts. That's what it is. The last thing they want you to know is how they obtained that wealth and kept you in poverty. That's the last thing they want you to know. Not that everyone is a part of it. What is #MeToo? That should tell you all you need to know. Moving forward, what do we have? Yeah, it's a lack of faith. That's what it is. We have no faith in the system anymore. It's just what it is. For the people, by the people, and they don't do shit except screw the people's children on an island. We don't want no part of that. We don't want no part of that, Masters in the Upright. That's what it is. On the emotional side of things, dark hearts with no faith are seeing the Master standing in the upright. Thank you, Mikhail Yasui. I hear that they forced the ascension process of a Reiki Master, and now they have a glowing ascended Master on your planet. No wonder. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. What are we going to distance these karmics to? Yeah, they're full of shit. That's what it is. You have to remove the karma. You have to remove the fear. Remove the fear. And quit creating karma. Once you do that, once you break all karmic ties, cool. What comes around goes around. You invoke the three fates. Spinner, Allotter, and Inflexible. Instant karma. The daughters of Ra. Simple enough. Moving forward. Yeah, we got no compassion for that shit. That's what it is. They've been doing it, and they're breadcrumbing you. They're stringing you along. If they were going to come out with the truth, they would have already done it. They wouldn't be clouding you with WW3. They wouldn't be clouding you with UFO exposure. They wouldn't be clouding you with the fucking, that's what it is. Now we're clouding you with natural disasters. Simple enough. Right? Change your consciousness. That's what it is. When you hear an energy reader say, God is balancing out every aspect of the Earth Angel's life due to destiny swappers, greedy opportunists, right? Still trying to do everything they can to what? Go against the divine. Cool. What they want for the divine in another is what they want for the divine in themselves. That's why they're stuck. Keeping the Earth Angel stuck, now they're stuck. Creating natural disasters in the Earth Angel's life. Cool, get your ass over there and clean up Camp Mystic. Fucking frenemies, that's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. It's just what, and that's the thing is they want a reaction out of me. Cool. What would your normal reaction be when you have Chicago telling thousands of women about rich kitty diddlers on an island with the cabal, the people that rule your planet, targeting an intuitive healer due to their connection to the Most High? And now they believe in God? Bitch, I bet you do. Look at that. The Earth Angel. Did we ever figure out who tried to stop? They tried to stop a divine union. A divine union has nothing to do with another person. A divine union is a union between your vessel and the divine light. That's how they keep you confused. That's what it is. People are coming into union. Fucking when you become one with everything, who the fuck is your soulmate? You're all one soul. Done. Do they have some negative energies working through them? Absolutely. They summon Jinn. You can't. I've been chasing that fucking entity for too long. That's what it is. That is my past life energy that they tried to use against me. Had they asked about my QHHT session, they would have known that. I've already learned that past life lesson. What is the problem? God pulled me from the underworld. I've been sent here from the Most High. Cool. They wanted to destiny swap. Cool. Looks like their ass gets drugged to the underworld. I can't do anything about that. Confirmation. That's what it is. Health is the concern. That's what it is. My destiny was to be a healer? Oh, they didn't like that shit. Why? You think you got an entity working through them that wants to mask you up, lock you down, experiment on you? I'm a mad scientist. All right, now you've got 78% of all of the autopsy results were 100%. Were 78%. 100% of the deaths, 78% of them were caused by the I'm a mad scientist. That's what it is. You think it was so that they wouldn't have so many bodies to be looking for in Camp Mystic? I think it's what it is. You think it was population control? You think it was? What did they manifest, spirits? Show some gratitude. That's what it is. Then the truth shall set you free. Right? What is my problem with all of this? They wouldn't be under divine judgment if that evil energy hadn't affected the planet. Adam Sandler is an INFJ. What's the matter with your home? Are you too good for your home? Go home. No. That's what it is. That's what it is. Who knows? Let's expect the unexpected at this point. Based on my past life regression and readers talking about these individuals are going to be drugged to hell. That's Ghost. If you've ever seen the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze, it's what the creator is giving. She's already said venom, and I'm telling you that's what a jinn looks like. Go look up the fucking jinn. Right? If you look at a jinn soul, a reptilian entity, whatever you want to fucking call it, a ghost, a specter, a dark soul, whatever you want to call it. You have positive light. You have the Holy Ghost. That's light. And then you have dark, negative entities. It's energy. There's positive and there's negative. Go get jumper cables and play with them and figure out which one's which. There's this and there's that. There is no fucking in between. There's this and there's that. So it is. Can you blend the two together? Yeah. What happens? Oh, let there be light. Simple enough. It's what it is. If you can't figure out how jumper cables work, you're never going to figure out how energy works. And we don't. When you go and look up electricity, you'll get a whole bunch of la 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 la, right? Of them telling you what the fuck they think it is, right? With all these numbers and shit. And then you go right over to Terrence Howard, and he's telling you that your math's been wrong the whole time. They're creating their own reality. Once they can find a glitch in the matrix, cool, then they've glitched the matrix and they have something to go on. That's what it is. Where do you use your jumper cables? Flat Earth or round Earth? Where did Camp Mystic have a flood? And was it flat Texas or round Texas on Earth? Fuck you, let them argue about that. Natural disaster is a natural disaster. Doesn't matter if that fucker was on a flat or a round one. Show some gratitude. You know, women who can teach you anything are stepping up to the plate, and they're going to be attacked. Feminine intuition is the last thing that these individuals want coming into power. If you know what's going on and you know the solution, those who try to keep you down in the fucking problems, the last thing they want is a truth seeker and a solution solver. That's what it is. They create the problem because they already have the solution to profit off of. When you come into that we rule the world, fucking you're messing up, you're throwing a monkey wrench in their fucking corrupt system. It's corrupted. It's designed for you to fail. What? Why? So that while you're running around in Roman bread and circus, swilling beer and eating hot dogs, watching the fucking drama go down in the Coliseum, they're banging your kids on an island. Prove me wrong. You have a list to prove me wrong? That's what it is. Focus on initiation or tuning into healing. You're going to need it. That's what it is. Guess who won't be needing healing? The people at fucking Camp Mystic. Tarot has been telling you since last year about natural man-made disasters because God was balancing shit out. God is everything. Right? So cause and effect, they have fucked the energy up and got it so out of balance that now they know God is real. It has stepped in. That's what it is. There are very basic principles of this universe. There is one creator. When I take you down into a QHHT session, a quantum healing hypnosis technique session, when I channel Reiki from the fucking Most High, wherever I've came from, it's called a 12D shield building technique for a reason. When you take that Star of David and throw it up to wherever you came from, I just send mine to where I drop the Chokeray symbol, activating on the source in transcending consciousness with the Buddha. It was a class I took. Right? as I'm taking the class and listening to the instructor, I'm doing my own fucking thing. I don't have to do everything some instructor tells me to do. Right? While they can't fucking believe their eyes, and I'm adding bells and whistles to what works for me. The minute someone tells you that this is how it is, fucking run. It's what works for them. They have an ulterior motive, right? If they don't give you the apple and the Big Mac, you can never make a fucking choice. You can't make a fast choice. What are you always going to pick? What tastes good? It's candy. Here, little boy, want some candy? It's going to make you sick as fuck, so we can put you in a treatment matrix and poison you with pharmaceuticals, but it still can't taste candy. Listen, how many big pharma reps could afford to go to that island? How many are on that list? And you're going to trust them to ingest anything into your body that comes from them? That's what it is. I'm not judging. Hell, I'm the one that ended up with a devil Capricorn years ago, right? Tarot reader telling me they're going to poison me. I bring my son into it. He's a Capricorn as well. They said no weapon form will prosper. Guess what? She was right. Fucking, and now you've got a Capricorn somewhere on this planet losing her fucking mind, and I have found 5 more since then, including the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving, Lake Isabella earthquake for Mother's Day, readers talking about the devil working through Pisces, toxic exes. Well, thank God I'm a Pisces, and you've got that body jumper I've been fucking with for years now on. That's what it is. Once the devil finds 6 devil Capricorns, throw a circle around that shit, guess what? You can ascend out of that timeline. That's what it is. Remove the fear. They're all in fear and rage. Cool. Those are the 3 ways that it jumps into your body. That's what it is. When you're in your passion, simple enough. All right. You've got people that are now in rage and now in fear. Cool. They're open candidates for the 3 ways that jinn they summoned enter their body. It was okay when it was the healer that was a possibility of it working again. I'm telling you. Yeah, we do. We have to forget the past. We have to forget what all the readers are talking about happened in August of 2022 when Irene Bedford, Pocahontas, INFJ, paranormal INFJ Pocahontas, she was arrested the same time I was, and my channel was talking about the elites using the jinn on tarot readers. Aren't you glad I learned how to divinely protect myself? That's what it is. And now that shit jumps, it fucking bounces off me and jumps right back on them. Okay, congratulations. Confirmation. That's what it is. Harmony and balance in the situation. Yeah, they're worried. Okay, great. They wanted you worried. Now they're worried. What comes around goes around. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah. Remove that negative energy. Go get a fucking exorcism. Simple enough. It's what it is. It's what it is. I can't do anything. And what is the problem? That energy is consuming them. The last thing it wants to do is, it's a parasite. It's a fucking tick. The last thing it wants to do is leave its host. Ask them. That's what it is. You go to my Facebook, you see that picture of Lee in the UK laying on the fucking floor. All you can see is the bottoms of his feet, whether he's doing that shit for entertainment purposes only or not. His caption is, "What the fuck? This is horrible. What is happening to me? I've been there, buddy. I had to learn psychic and energetic defense so it didn't happen again." What you got readers talking about? They're mad that what they did last time didn't work. Okay, cool. So if you've got groups that are mad because what they did last time didn't work, that means there was a fucking last time. That's what it is. You can't nurture nothing these fools do. It's over with. It's game over. There's nothing you can do. That's what it is. They tried to sacrifice the earth angel to the devil and ended up sacrificing themselves. Okay, why the fuck would the devil want the earth angel that is connected to the Most High when the devil works for the Most High and is going to take all of them instead? Ask Camp Mystic. That's what it is. Right? That's the saddest part to all of this. We told them to stop. And you've got readers saying, first thing they did every morning was jump up and fucking get busy on fucking throwing something that was bouncing right back off onto them. Yeah, look at that. They're fighting. That's what it is. Get in a state of rage. Let that body jumper just fucking have its way with you. It's what they wanted for another. That's what it is. Feminines are in the upright from the past. It's just what it is. Right? Hey, that's not yours. What does the future hold? Black magic. That's what it is. I can't do anything about groups fighting black magic because the feminine energies of the past were in the upright. Intuition. Here's my card. Higher consciousness is supporting all of it, and over top of it, yes, ego running the show. You're narcissist. Cool. Congratulations. It's just what it is. And what do they tell you? What does YouTube video after YouTube video tell you about a narcissist? They carry a demonic entity, and that they're over top of the whole thing. You think it's the spirit of greed? You think it's the spirit of greed that's helping them destroy the planet? You think it is? It's just what it is. All they give a shit about is the money. They don't give a fuck who they hurt. Cool. Go tell that to all the families at Camp Mystic. Go tell that to everyone in California for Lake Isabella earthquake on Mother's Day. Right? Go tell that to all the daddies that I gave the Pisces devil and fucking toxic X with the devil working through them. That's what it is. As soon as I saw that clickbait on Father's Day, I thought, well, isn't this great? That was the clickbait for a tarot reader on Father's Day. Pisces, the devil is working through your toxic ex. God said, no way. I thought, oh, well, this is a beautiful gift to give to all the daddies for Father's Day. Well, word around the campfires, all they gave a shit about was money and inheritance being fueled by the spirit of greed, jealousy, or envy. Cool, that's their blessings in threes. 3 demonic entities. That's what it is. Namaste.